Okay, hello and welcome back to another edition of ERO F2. As you can see, round 8 today, France, and also as you can hear, myself, Loki, it's been a while since I've been commentating, so happy to be back at what seems like it's been a fairly intense season so far in F2. Quite a few different winners. We'll go through the standings in just a moment, but before we do that, just to make sure that you guys understand that the format is going to be a bit different to what is usually on the cards here today. Hold on. Yeah, the format is going to be a bit different. So as we know from real life, this season there was a few races where they introduced a sprint format, so where basically the grid would be set by a short race. So today we have got that format here in the shape of a 5-lap sprint. As you can see in the bottom left, it will be no qualifying and the grid will be set, so the top 8 in the championship will be set in reverse order, which means that, as I take a look at the standings, which means that the man leading the championship, I believe, is Otapa, or it might not be. I think it is. No, it's Sniper. Wow, I really have been away. So Sniper leads the championship after a few good results and a race win at his home Grand Prix in Austria. So Sniper will start in P8, whilst Otapa, the Mercedes driver who's been on some pretty good form this season, still yet to win a race, is going to start in P7. Ken in the Alfa Romeo, I believe he's here. Yes, he is. He will start in P6. And then you've got Sunset in P4, who will start P5. Obviously, Bread is no longer in F2, I believe. So he is kind of not really counting this. So you've got RGB, Woutinho, and then Capacox that will round out the front rows of the grid. So Capacox will be the man on pole position for the sprint race, and you got Woutinho who line up alongside him on the front row. So it should be very, very interesting. The rest of the grid is sorted by championship order. So yeah, the top 8 reversed, and then the rest in order of the championship. It will bring a very mixed grid. I'm sure it will. Obviously, you've got the kind of the quicker cars starting in the middle of the pack, whilst you've got a few guys who will be looking for an opportunity to get a very, very good qualifying result, especially those guys starting on the front row, Woutinho and Capacox. Be interested to see if they can capitalize on the 5-lap, the short length of the sprint qualifying, and take advantage of that and put their cars near to the front row. So as you can see, we're about to be getting underway. Also, tire choice is completely optional. There's no mandatory tire that you can use. You can go for the mediums, you can go for the softs, you can go for the hards if you want at the start of the race. So one to keep an eye out on. It's been a while. Yeah, one to keep an eye out on. And also in the 5 laps, really, who can or who will be willing to take the big risks? That's another big one, because obviously you've got Sniper who's going to be starting from P8, and he's now leading the championship only by 3 points to Tapper, and actually it's only 6 points covering the top 3. So as I did predict earlier on in the season, a very, very intense battle on the way for this championship, because really I don't think too much separates them on pace. So it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, Otapa is still the man yet to get a race win, but he has had 5 podiums. Yeah, he has had 5 podiums in 8 races. So 7 races. This being the 8th race. So he's had 5 podiums in 7 races. While Sniper, after what was a horrible start getting at DNF in Bahrain, has managed to really pick it up and has kind of solidified his place in the championship fight. Is that a little bit of dampness I'm seeing on the track? I don't know. It looks a little bit greasy to me. It would throw another span in the works if there was a bit of rain around for the 5-lap, and that would be pretty intense. You can see the countdown, 15 seconds. So we are 15 seconds away from what would normally be qualifying, but in the form of a sprint race, 5-lapper. So all to play for in the 5 laps. A lot can also be lost, but then again, there's also still a very, very long race up ahead. So we'll see who's really willing to take the big gambles and who's not. I'm not too sure if formation lap is on. The way that the lights are going out, it's making me think that formation lap isn't on. And it's lights out and away we go, as there is no formation lap. And what is Coutinho done? He's had a good start, but you see the Red Bull of RGB in the background. Is Coutinho going to try around the outside? No, he's not. RGB manages to maintain his position in P3. Sunset, as there's yellow flags in the back, and there's a spin now. It's Alfa Romeo. It's Ken. So Ken, the man who's battling for the championship, he's had a spin, and the Tapper's also down to P15. So a lot going on whilst the McLarens are going side by side into the first sector. And Ken retires, so Ken will start from the back of the grid come race time. So you can see now some really aggressive fights going on here. We'll watch it at the front as the gaps are quite consistent. Everyone will just be slipstreaming, potentially waiting for the DRS on the third lap. There's still yellow flags being waved in sector 1. A Tapper and Appen switching places at the back of the grid. Besides that, it remains as we were. Get all the telemetry up. I didn't even get a chance to do all of that. So we'll have a look at position change. So Sunset's managed to gain 2 positions up from P5, while Sniper's also gained on his P8 start. He's up to P5, and Super Thomas and Coutinho are trading positions at the front. Coutinho's going to try around the outside, but he thinks it's very difficult to hang it around there, as Wagenar and Jericho are also switching places down in P11 and P12. Wagenar really looking for a move. Is he going to go for it into the final corner? He got a lot of understeer there, but he still could send it up the inside, and no, he thinks better of it. And as we see that Lupus goes straight into the back of Wagenar, he probably got damage there, as Super Thomas does the fastest lap. But Coutinho all over the rear. He really wants that pole position. We'll see if he can get it. 3 laps to go. Next lap will be DRS. So I'm sure when that does come, we'll be in for quite a large amount of action. But whilst we wait for that, you can see Lebanon unfortunately lost 2 positions to Sniper and and Sunset also. And there's a spin there for Coutinho. Oh no, so I'm not sure how he's lost it there, but Coutinho, who started on the front row, is now down at the back of these. That was down into P13, so it's outside the top 10 now. You can see the RGB and Sunset going wheel to wheel, whilst Libano and Sniper going wheel to wheel. Libano's going to try to go around the outside of both cars. He's going to make it stick, no, but he gets past Sniper, and Sniper loses another position to Liam Cross in the McLaren. Looks like he's coming under pressure, but Liam Cross also gets a penalty there. So this is giving Super Thomas some really good breathing space. He's now 2.1 seconds ahead out in front. And you can see Libano is really trying to apply pressure to get those positions back. He's back up into P4 where he started this sprint qualifying race. And he's still looking to make moves as Coutinho and Atapa are battling at the back of the grid. I wonder if Atapa's got some damage after that first lap incident he had, but we'll have a look because they are trading places. But here you can see a massive battle. Yome all over the back of the McLaren of Horseman. Is he going to go for a move? And you can see an Alpine going a bit deep. They are just going to follow each other through the final corners as Coutinho and Appen boxes. But you can see here the real battles, and Liam Cross is already D-rated, so these guys really using their ERS aggressively. It makes sense. There are only 5 laps. Remember, and this will set the grid, so also a big opportunity for those starting down outside the top 10. So Husman, for example, he's gained 5 positions. He's currently up into P8, whilst Liam Cross, who started P9, is up into P5. So we'll watch as the DRS is going to be activated down this long straight, and we'll see whether or not it creates an overtaking opportunity for anybody here in the midfield. You can see Yoma is quite close behind Husman. Is he going to be able to make up enough ground? You've also got the Williams of Jericho Balgos. They are really catching that McLaren. Is somebody going to go for a move? No, it seems like that will not be the case. It'll probably be coming into the last lap where you see most moves made, whilst people are really starting to use up their ERS. The gap out in front, 1.8 seconds. So Sunset clawing that gap back slightly. I wonder if he feels like he can still take pole position, because remember, this is qualifying. This is not the race, and obviously the top 3 get points, just like in real life. As you can see, Wagenar battling the Williams into the final sector. It looks like it was a good move from the reigning F2 champion. I'm not too sure if he has scored points yet. I do need to check that, as he's looking for another position behind Yome. Is he going to make it stick up the inside, which turns to the outside around the final corner, and he squeezes Yome to the apex, and they're going to make contact. This could bring a brilliant opportunity for the Williams. They're going to go 3 wide down the pit straight now, but Wagenar's going to get a slight slipstream off the McLaren. Oh, surely this is going to end badly. Lebanu wheels into turn 1, and the Williams has to go off the track to avoid having a massive shot, and somehow they managed to make it through there. without anybody being put in the barrier. But Lupus now is going to look for a move up the inside, and is he going to get enough space? Yes, he does. They managed to avoid contact, so clean driving there from Lupus and Jericho Balgos. We've got Libanel currently in P4, who looks like he wants to make a move on RGB, but Liam Cross is behind him, and I know you can smell another position here as Libanel's D-rating. They're all D-rating really at this point. They're all using their ERS quite aggressively, unsurprisingly. So it looks like he may be single file for another lap or so, but we'll rally down the field. You can see, especially around between P8 and P11, these guys really are fighting for that top 10 position, because remember, you do get a free tire choice. You will not have to start on the soft tires or whatever tires it is that you use here. So surely being in the top 10, or of course being in the top 10, will provide many opportunities, especially for starting mediums. And Waystar's going to go for the move up the inside. Is he going to make it stick? They're going to bang wheels, and he gets through fairly easily there. Is Horseman going to lose another position to the Alpine around the outside? Oh yes, he does. Oh, what a move there from Yomir, but they're going to go wheel to wheel coming into the final two corners. It looks like Yomir may be able to just hold on to that. Oh, they make a little bit of contact. The McLaren gets a little bit out of shape on the rear end, and Yomir gains a position, and you can see Jericho Balgos also looking to make a move. He's going to get DRS and a slipstream. But Houseman, wow, a lot more power. I think he's got a lot more traction. You can see Lupus now smells a position, and he's going to take it. Is Jericho Balgos going to defend? No, he decides to back out of that. So brilliant battling going on here in the midfield, and still going wheel to wheel. Is he going to send it up the inside? If he does, he needs to do it with conviction. And oh, well defended there from Lupus. He managed to carry enough speed and leave enough room. So that was a very good race in there, as Otapo and Moutinho still switching places for P13 and P14. Moutinho will not be happy with how his sprint qualifying has turned out, as he was on the front row, but they are going to go wheel to wheel. But we need to switch to RGB, who's going to power past Sunset down the back straight, who's D-rated massively. He's got absolutely no ERS. Remember, this is the final lap, and Liam Cross makes contact with Libanel. Wagenar, Jelani also switching positions. There's so much going on at the moment, it's difficult to keep up. You can see Wagenar is coming under pressure from Jelani again. He's going to come. They're going to come down towards the final sector. Sunset still on the back of RGB. He's going to D-rate though, so if he wants to make a move, it's going to have to be an aggressive one. You can see the gap between P2 and P3, or it's now up to 2 tenths. It was effectively nothing, and he's going to go for the little switchback. Is Jelani? No, he doesn't. But is there another opportunity for him to make a move? It looks like Wagenard's got that position, but if there are any incidents, then I'm sure these guys will be looking to capitalize. But coming through the final corner, it's looking like it's going to be Super Thomas that's going to take pole position and 3 points in today's sprint qualifying, as Houseman gets a 3-second time. That's going to be massively costly. That's going to send him outside the top 10. Super Thomas gets pole. RGB P2, Sunset P3, Sniper P4, Libanel P5, Wagenar P6, Jelani, Yomi, Lupus and Jericho rounded out the top 10. Unfortunately for Houseman, that 3-second penalty has dropped into P11. Otapa, the championship, or one of the championship protagonists, is starting P13, whilst his main championship rival is up in the top 4. So it's going to be a lot of work for the Mercedes driver. Moutinho, who had a pretty good start to this sprint qualifying, unfortunately I'm not sure how he spun. I guess we'll find out at some point, but he's going to start towards the back of the grid, and he's not going to be happy about that. So there's going to be a 5-minute interval between qualifying and the race, so maybe some guys get their bearings back. It seemed like it was quite intense, and then the race will begin, so probably in about, I don't know, 7 minutes or so from now. You can see that is the grid order there. Super Thomas maintaining his, well, I guess pole position. Obviously he started first in the sprint qualifying, and he is on pole for the race. RGB is going to line up on the front row after gaining a position. Sunset, who lost that position just at the end to RGB in the Red Bull. Sniper will be happy with P4, as you can see, after starting in P8, but Wagenar will be the most satisfied out of all of them. Starting P14. He's going to start on the 3rd row of the grid alongside Libanel in the Mercedes, who dropped a position, but he won't be too discouraged starting from P5. Both Alpines managing to get into the top 10. They'll be happy with that result, but you can see both Ferraris outside the top 10. They will not be very happy. Ken, who's also a championship protagonist, he went out on the first lap, so unfortunately for him, he will start at the back of the grid. Did somebody call me? So I'll just be a minute whilst we take a break, and I'll be back very shortly. So we have a predicted start time of 6:22 p.m. UK time. So to most of you, that's probably 7:22. So we'll be looking to resume in the next 4 minutes or so. So maybe take a break, go grab a drink or something. I'm sure we'll be in for an entertaining race here. Generally in France, the races are quite good. I'm not sure if you guys watched ERO in F1 last season, the French Grand Prix. That was really a race to behold. I couldn't even believe I was participating in a race with so much unpredictability. And well, yeah, really, there was rain, there was guys on wet, this rain mid-race, guys on dry tires, intermediates, hards, like all sorts going on, safety cars, late safety cars. So generally France doesn't disappoint. It's a track where you can really race, so a very, very good track for a sprint race. As we just had in qualify, or sprint qualifying, whatever you call it, same difference. As we just had. Interestingly enough, I've not done 50% around a lot of tracks on this game, but I don't assume it would be more than a one stop from the mediums to the hards. That should probably be fairly easy, fairly straightforward. Sorry, if there is a little bit of weather about, then it will always make things unpredictable. So it'll be interesting to see if that is a possibility, who capitalizes and who falters. Really, I feel like we've seen Libana really excel in tricky conditions, taking is it 2 race wins now? It's so crazy because I remember speaking to Libana before the season started, and telling him, don't worry, you're good, like, you win races, just be patient, your time will come. And you can see really what perseverance does. A lot of people, when they make mistakes or things happen, they just tend to quit. But generally, that is just not the right way to do anything, really, life or whether you're playing a game. Quitting is really never the best option. No, so Livernool took his win in Singapore. Okay, yeah. I'm not too sure what. I have no idea what happened in Austria in F2 last time out. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, perseverance, all of these things, these are all key aspects, key, very important things in life that obviously we'll learn as we get older. But just never giving up. Really always trying your best. It will only get you far in life. But that's a conversation for another day. So until then, we'll focus on the French Grand Prix here in F2, and whether or not Sniper can take another race victory. It took him a while this season, but he finally did get it at his home Grand Prix. So whether or not he can go back to back for Williams, or if Otapa can finally take his first race win, it obviously will not be easy starting P13, but with some of the drives he's put on this season, I generally would not be surprised if he were to get a race victory. So I need to get my YouTube up. That was so inspirational. This guy's hilarious, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. But yeah, I think we are ready to go. What's the time? Yeah, so I think we'll be ready to go very shortly. So before the race starts, I'm gonna take a quick bite to eat. So I'll be back in a sec. All right, so it's looking like brilliant sunshine in the Castellet. Let's find out in the FT chat if that is actually the case. Why is Routinho asking me if I'm on stream? Of course I'm on stream. Noob. Sorry, I'm stuffing my face like a... I was going to say something, but some people might take offense, but you know what I was going to say. It is what it is, though. No one wants to tell me the weather. This is a very nice food I'm eating. Sorry to share, or sorry I can't share, guys, but there you are. I'm sure everybody will be on the mediums. You got a couple crackheads. Oh, I didn't mean to. You got a couple guys on hards. No idea why they're on hards. Sorry, I'm so sorry. No idea why they're on hards, but they are on hards. So we'll have to see how that pans out. I'm not actually surprised Sniper went on hards. I know he likes he likes a little alternate strategy himself. You can see the predicted pit stops there. I don't believe anybody will do a two-stop. You've got Jericho Balgos and Liam Cross on the soft tires, so maybe they're thinking of a two-stopper. Surely there'll be some safety cars in this race. I didn't even know when we got the 18th driver in, but we've got 18 drivers on the grid. You've got 18 drivers on the grid, and 6 out of 18 on the hards, 2 on the softs, and the rest on the medium. So really, the guys to look out for, you got your top 3 in the championship: Sniper, Otapa, who's down in P13, and Ken, who's down in P17. So a massive opportunity. Oh, I forgot I was still in the chat with Routinho. A massive opportunity for Sniper to extend his new lead at the top of the standings. Whilst Otapa, interestingly enough, has also chosen to go on the hards. Really, that makes a lot of sense, being outside the top 10. I do wonder if Wagener is going to sniff a podium opportunity here, because we all know Wagener's got the pace. Whether he's got the consistency or not is what we're about to find out. If he can keep his car on the track and away from, well, to be fair, there aren't really any barriers anywhere near, so maybe this will be a good race for Wagener. Let me even check if he scored points, because I know up until a few races ago he hadn't scored any points yet, which is obviously quite crazy after you think about his domination last season. But it does go to show. Okay, so yes, so he did score. He finally scored some points in Austria, so he'll be looking to double down on that one and score a few more today. So the grid's lining up. You've got TFL Davey at the back on the hard tyres, so he'll be looking to play the long game. A few guys looking to play the long game, but really, who's going to call game? We'll have to wait and find out. It's going to be 27 laps of what I'm sure will be pure entertainment as the lights are on the way out. We're going to watch Super Thomas on the left, or on the right, and RGB on the left. And it's lights out and away we go, and it looks like the Red Bull driver's got a fairly good start. Yes, and Super Thomas goes across to defend, or he might have actually lost the rear end a little bit. He's lost the position before turn one. You've got Libanal or Sunset going up the inside. Libanal also having a look on Sniper, and he's going to make it through as we filter back. Hopefully, it looks like everybody's got through without any damage. There's yellow flags, and it's TFL debuts unfortunately spun around, and you've got Sniper and Wagener going wheel to wheel. You can see Sniper's going to be losing so many places here on those hard tyres. And also you've got Jericho Balgos going up the inside of Wagener at the same time. We'll switch that camera as Jelani goes wide, and quite a lot going on here at the moment as he also, I think he loses a position there to Lupus. No, he's going wheel to wheel with Lupus down the back straight. Both McLarens also going wheel to wheel as you've got Wagener and Libanon switching places, and Lupus, is he going to manage to keep gaining the position? Yes, he does. He gets the position of Jelani, whilst Jelani's making contact with his teammate who's lost the position to Liam Cross, and Husman will be on the back of this as there's yellow flags. There's quite a lot going on. It's Woutinho, I believe. No, it's his teammate Mick, who's spun out. I don't think there's any damage there. Liam Cross going up the inside of Jelani. We watched that just up ahead. So much going on at the moment, and you can see it might settle down slightly into this final sector, but as we filter up, you can see that Sniper's going to be coming under so much pressure from everybody else behind. Libanal and Sniper both losing positions on the first lap, so we'll have a look at that position change. Yeah, you can see there Libanal's maintaining his position, but Sniper's dropped down 2 places, and you've got the McLaren of Liam Cross looking for another position. He's derating already to get up past Lupus as the Alpines are switching places. I think I just saw, was that JJ Dog that joined? Well, whilst we say that, both Williams are going to switch places. Jericho Balgos is going to fight his teammate, the championship leader. Hopefully they don't make contact. Sniper manages to stay away from him. How long can Sniper keep his pace up? Because really, if he can't do it, then you'll see that the strategy will kind of go out the window. He needs to try and maintain as many positions as possible. And as we watch that, the Alpha Tauri slams into the barrier, but it looks like it's just going to be wing damage somehow. I have no idea, but he gets away without absolutely totaling his car. You got a Tapper down in P11 who's not really fighting anybody at the moment, so the main battle's in the midfield as we saw in the sprint qualifying. It's Liam Cross behind Sniper. You can see, wow, he's really chewing up that ERS. Sniper's going to go defensive and look to hold that position. It will probably be difficult with Liam Cross, and he's going to look for the switchback, and yes, it could work if he goes for it, and he does go for it, and it looks like he's going to get the job done, and yes, he does. It's just too much grip on those soft tires, but those soft tires will surely be dead in about 5 laps or so. Obviously I have no idea, but that's just based on what I remember from the last game. Whether or not it's that close or not, I don't know. Maybe somebody in the comments can let me know. You've got Sunset very close behind Super Thomas after Super Thomas's really poor start. I think he got a massive amount of wheel speed. He actually almost lost it on the straight as RGB does the fastest lap of the race, and you've got Liam Cross still looking to find as many positions as possible. He's up 8 places from his starting position on the grid, so a very good race for him. He's really been using that ERS aggressively at the moment though. Is he going to look for a move up the inside of Libano? Yes, he is. And does he make it stick? Libano defends it very, very well. Is he going to push him out? No, he doesn't, but it looks like it's going to be a job done for the McLaren driver. No, they're still going to go real to real, but this could actually present an opportunity to Sniper, who is sitting behind Libano, really waiting for an opportunity. It looks like here is his opportunity. He's got quite considerably more ERS. He's going to get the DRS, but it looks like Libano is going to try and come back at Liam Cross, and yes, he is. You can see he's D-rating. This Sniper going to go for the move up the inside. No, he thinks better of it. This could present an opportunity to the Alpine of Yomir, but he also thinks better of it. But you can see that the top two, the top three are switching positions. This is great, but oh wow, you can see the top five are within only a few seconds. And RGB's managed to maintain his position. Is Sunset going to go look for a move up the inside? He's using his rear a little bit. Watch this onboard wage now. And so the top four battling crazily in the final sector. Sunset, is he going to get the move done? Wage now bangs towards his Super Thomas, and he's going to try and make a move around the outside. We're going to watch this on board. Jericho Balgos is on the soft tyres, and Wage now gets pushed off the track, but you can see out in front RGB and Sunset still battling at the moment. Sunset's going to look through on the inside, and they make massive contact. Hopefully there's no damage there for Sunset, and Wage now's going to go up the inside, and he makes the move stick. This is carnage. What's going on here? You've got many cars switching positions, and somehow Sunset has lost 3 places in the space of 1 corner. Wow, you've got Jericho Bagos again going to go up the inside. He sends it, and he makes it stick, and it looks like he's going to challenge for the lead at this point. As Super Thomas gets a 5-second penalty. What? Okay, I have no idea what's happened there, but hopefully you guys are enjoying this battle, because it could really play into Libano and Sniper's hands. These guys taking time off one another. It looks like they're probably going to swap places again. Wage now looks like the man on the move. Also with Jericho Balgos in P2, and there you go. The move done very, very quickly down the straight. RGB didn't really defend that one at all, as Wage now cruises past and takes the race lead here on lap 4. And I'm not sure if we've missed anything going on down the field, but really this is what we want to see at the moment. Sorry about the camera switches. You can really see how many cars are involved in this battling at the moment. You've got Libano and Sniper switching places in P for P7, and Yomir. Can you hear me? Is that JJ? Okay, so you'll be on. I think somebody in the comments let me know if you can hear JJ, because yeah, a madness was just going on. I had to deal with that. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're seeing the battle that's going on in the top 5 at the moment, but okay. Yeah, when I get a chance I'll join the party. Hold on, let me see if I can if I do it quickly now, maybe. Wait, I'm so sorry. Hold on. If I think it's gonna take too long, I'm just gonna switch back. Hurry up. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go.
Max has just spun out in turn 2.
Yeah, so yeah, wait, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, I want to say I've watched the start of the race, and wow, that is hectic. To say the least.
Yeah, I just suddenly switched to the front, and they were about 4 wide, so I was what's going on here?
I was like, I hope he notices.
It looks like Sniper's tires are starting to get into a good window. He's just taking a position.
Oh, he just won! He's out!
Oh, no way. He's out of the race. He's not. He just lost his wing.
How did he not lose his tyre there? How did he not lose his tyre there? That is a staggering. He hit the wall with so much force, and there's no virtual safety car or anything.
So it's another massive shame for Wage now. He was leading the race once again, and unfortunately has not managed to keep it on the track. And he's now down in P13 and without a front wing, it seems. So that is most likely going to be the end of his race. As you can see, he's losing more and more position. So the battle now, really, this is playing massively into Sniper's hands, who's on those hard tires and only 1.8 seconds behind the lead cars. There were some comments in the YouTube chat that I didn't see.
Well, 2 of them are me, because I've been messaging.
I didn't see that.
It's fine, don't worry. But Sniper's got to hold the pressure of Liam, who's on soft tyres, remember?
Yeah, his tyres I think will be switching off, because Liam had a bit of a charge, but Sniper's managed to get past him.
How did the sprint qualifying go? Obviously, I missed that annoyingly.
Oh yeah, Coutinho started on the front row, but I think he got hit by Sunset or something, so he ended up about P13. Besides that, yeah, it was pretty good. A lot going on, a lot of positions kind of changing, but really the main battle here, you've got Sunset. He's going to look to make a move around the outside on Super Thomas, who was derating there, and that would be a very good sight for Sunset. He'll know that he's got a lot more ERS than Super Thomas, and he could probably use that to his advantage. At this point, it looks like Jericho's tires are going to start switching off very, very soon. So if he wants to make this yellow flags, it's Jelani.
It's Appen and Ken.
Wazer gets a penalty.
Oh, it's just not his day, as Ken's going to pass Appen on the inside, the long right-hander. And side by side still, it's only to P10.
Yeah.
And Ken takes it, unless Appen's go for a switchback. No, he shuts the door. But
and as we were saying that, Sunset was trying to move around the outside, but it wasn't to be. It was way too wide, and he actually went off the track on that occasion.
Yeah. But I can tell the tyre strategy is split everywhere across the board.
Yeah. So it will be a very interesting end to this race. Really, that's when things will come to life. Yet to be a safety car or virtual safety car.
Oh, I thought Liam was going to go for a move there, but he backed out at the last second of turn 1.
I wonder how long these soft tyres can stay alive for. I genuinely have no idea whatsoever.
Oh, he's going for it! He's gone to the inside! Sniper and Liam are side by side into the head. And Liam's going to get it! But now I'm serious, Sniper going to have DRS, is Liam going to have DRS?
It'll be Sniper, and that means that big trouble for Liam. He's just going to lose the position. I feel like Sniper probably doesn't need to indulge in this fight too much, as there's yellow flags again, and it looks like it's Appen, yeah.
But the thing is, Sniper's lost a second, as Liam's going to call him!
And whilst we see this, Yomi is getting an opportunity to make a move on Sniper. He actually goes into his rear. Sniper gets massively out of shape on the exit, but I don't think Yomi has enough ERS to really attack him. Yeah,
but there is one car that Sniper needs to watch out that is catching. Look, he's in P8.
Yeah, Libanal being presented another opportunity at a very good result here with all of these cars ahead fighting. The battle in the top 4 is settled since Wagenar's departure. It's RGB leading from Jericho Balgos, who started, I'm pretty sure, near the P10. So he's up 8 positions. The guys who really chose to go for the softs have gained massively.
Yeah, Liam's got 10.
Yeah, so really showing, emphasizing how much more grip those soft tires are giving at this stage in the race. With still 20 laps to go. It looks like Appens cutting the final chicane.
This track is just not like Haas cars, it seems.
Yeah, Appen gets a 10-second time penalty. So we'll switch back to this battle here between Liam Cross, Sniper, and Yomi, as it seems to be the closest battle at the moment.
Liam's doing really well, especially on the tyres that are going to start dying off now.
I think Appens going to tyre.
Yeah, he's retired in the pits. But you got to give credit to Liam, who's on the softer tyre and is still managing these.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a bit. Oh, I might have just jinxed it. He went a bit wide.
Yeah, Yomi had a massive snap of oversteer there at the same time. It looks like Sniper will surely take the position back. Is Liam going to try and defend it around the outside though? No, he doesn't have the opportunity to do so.
I don't think he's going to have enough grip either, so I think his grip's going to start dying now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how long Jericho Balgos can go on those soft tyres as well before he becomes under pressure from Super Thomas and Sunset. But Sniper's using a lot of time in this battle with Liam Cross. The gap was a few laps ago only 2 seconds to the guys ahead, and now it's 4.3. So
yeah, Snipers didn't need that at all. But now Liam's going to start dropping off, so he's got clear track. And oh my God, that's Jericho! Jericho's just spun out.
So another spinner. You can see the softs, the rear tyres on the softs are really not looking in great condition, and unfortunately for Jericho, that was he's got out of shape. He's going to go out of the race. No, he doesn't.
Super Thomas is going to overtake by Sunset on the front stretch, and Sunset to the inside and takes P2. So now we've got an interest about RGB can get a DRS if he gets a good exit in these last few corners.
Sunset's got so much more ERS. Sunset's got a penalty.
Oh no! Sunset knows he's just got to wait now. Because he's got a great
Sniper could be really in for a very good result. And is Sunset going to go look for the move now? No, he can hear us actually, so he would have been very happy to hear about RGB's ERS performance level. Is he going to send the dive bomb? No, he thinks better of it. Coutinho gets a 3-second time penalty.
I think Sunset's just going to stick behind RGB now. As that's Wage not spun out on the... Oh, Wage not spun out in the front stretch.
I'm not even sure how you do that. But unfortunately for Wage now, yeah, it's just not... It's another very horrible weekend for him. Hopefully he can get back to winning ways very, very soon. Until then, it's RGB leading this race from Sunset, who is now in a very, very good position to capital. Oh, he's touched the inside curb and he almost loses to three.
I saw that. I was on Super Thomas's POV. I saw it flick.
Close call there for Sunset. He was very, very close to doing exactly what, at least what I believe Jericho Bargos may have done.
Yeah.
Touching that inside curb. Oh, and Liam Cross comes to the pit, so it will be interesting to note what tires he's going to go to. Is he going to go to the mediums and try and take them, what's that, 17 or 16 laps to the end? It seems like it's probably possible.
He actually is.
Yeah.
He's actually on mediums as well. Oh no, Sniper!
Oh wow. That's a sight for sore. Sniper, normally the man that really never gets penalties. He's got 3 seconds.
He says he doesn't like this track, so that's probably why.
Yeah, it's quite a difficult track to be honest, especially in regards to track limits. Very easy to go out of bounds.
Turn 1 and turn 2 are awful.
Yeah, very awful. And I'm going to have to start practicing for my own race tomorrow, so I'll probably lose some hair.
Yeah, give a like if you want Loki to win tomorrow.
Yeah, please do that.
and make sure and like it so it rains so Loki wins in the rain again.
Yeah, no, actually, yeah, rain would probably be actually perfect. Not too many battles going on down the field at the moment. The yellow flags are just
Wage has cut the track. I think he's going to retire. The fact this guy's season is just going so badly compared to what happened last season.
Yeah, the contrast is similar to Maxwell in season 4 to season 5 actually.
Wage not dominated F2 and then obviously he retires. There we go.
Yeah, so unfortunately for the Hasses, double DNF. And Wage now also leaves the session, so 0 points this weekend.
At least that's realistic.
Yeah, I was even going to say that. It is actually quite realistic.
I was going to say we're both being very mean.
Yeah. Is Sunset going to look for a move here? He looks like he's just biding his time at the moment, not thinking too aggressively.
He took himself to his DRS so he wouldn't get catch up close enough to him.
Yeah, I'm not. He's probably maybe he's thinking. He's thinking a long game. Most definitely, he's probably gonna try for a 1-stop.
Yeah, it's the fact he didn't use
to the box on lap 9.
Well, that's quite early.
So he's gonna go for the hard tires unless he's looking at a 2-stop. But I don't think that's the case. Yeah, he goes for the hard. So he'll go to the end. Maybe he had damage. Oh my God! Once again, Sunset loses the rear. It looks like they're struggling a bit more. Yeah, it'll be an easy move. RGB can't really defend that. And he gets the position done. Can he pull away though is the main question. As Yomi gets past Sniper as well. Down in P4 and P5.
That's going to hurt Sniper a lot.
Ooh, but Sniper's got a much better exit. Is he going to try and come back at him? It looks like he's not. He's just going to sit behind. As Libano is still not too far behind Sniper. So, and also somehow TFL Davies managed to revive what was a horrible start for him. He's now up into P7 on the hards. He started in dead last, so he's gained 11 positions at the moment. So everybody on the hard tires probably in for a good race at the moment.
Yeah, because Libano is just sticking to Sniper and the Yomi and just getting dragged along with them. But he is getting caught by Davey now, so that could help. That could hinder him later in the race. And Sunset should stop pulling away because he has the ERS isn't that a big difference, I realise. But it's just going to wait and see what's going to happen. So, do you want to do predictions or not?
Sniper
had a moment in turn 1!
Yeah. It's difficult to predict. This could actually bring an opportunity to Libba now, but he's got a lot less ERS. It's quite difficult to predict at this point with the hard tire runners. I genuinely have. They could even try and go for the softs at the end. If they go for the softs, they'll be massively quick.
Yeah, but it only manages the soft tire, so like 4 or 5 laps.
Yeah. Wait, hold on 1 second, sorry.
Okay. So, I'll keep an eye out. Sunset is slowly inching away from RGB's P2. Both these guys, obviously, everyone needs to pit, apart from the back runners of Lucas and Mick, as Ken goes for a move on Davey. On the back stretch takes the P7 away, but Ken's on the softer tyres, so his tyres are going to start in the strain before Davies. So let's see if Davey's going to fight him. I'll just stick behind him now. Sun Sniper is still losing time because Yolmi is now holding up, which could help. Help him. Could hinder him there when he changes tires. As Yolmi gets 3 seconds also now. So we have got
both the leaders in the box, so they followed each other into the box. RGB and Sunset. Yeah, he was very late on. Oh, never. You got a 5-second penalty.
Oh, so Sunset has another penalty all day, but then gets that. Hearts for Sunset, and I think Hearts for Super.
Oh, and he's gonna come out ahead. They're ghosted. They're both ghosted, so they're gonna be slowing each other down.
But Super Thomas has gone for mediums again.
But Sunset retains his position, so this is gonna be close on the exit. What is gonna happen going down into? They're gonna come out right next to the Ferrari. What's gonna happen there? Oh, they managed to just get just in between the McLaren and the Ferrari boys, and Coutinho just ahead of Sunset, who's the net race leader.
But I'm a bit confused. Why did Super Thomas pit for mediums again?
Wait, Super Thomas. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh, Nev.
So unless he's going for fastest lap or something.
That might have been an accident. That's a shame.
Oh no. But here Sunset's going to have to get past Coutinho as soon as possible. And here comes Sunset.
Yep.
Because he's hoping that Coutinho can maybe hold him up for a bit.
Is RGB going to send it?
No, Coutinho's going to put his car in the right place. Is he going to get a better exit? He's using the ARS. Here he comes. To the inside. Coutinho's giving a bit of squeeze. RGB's got the inside line. And the side by side still. And RGB gets past in the stupid left right hander. As soon as that Yolmi pits, so now Sniper takes the lead. So, do you think they're going to go for... Well, I've just realised, Loki, we are talking about Sniper, so I've got a feeling he actually is going to go for softs.
Yeah. I feel like Sniper will go for the softs.
Because you know how crazy he is in his strategy.
Yeah, Sniper's definitely the type of person that would do that, and I probably would do that myself as well. I feel like at this point, if you can get to lap 20 on the hards, then you can put softs on for 7 laps and be pretty competitive.
Yep, as Yomi is going to be right behind Super Thomas after that pit stop. So this is actually going to help him now. The Super Thomas needs to pit again, obviously, since he's only used 1 tyre compound. Oh man, this is going to be interesting to say the least, because Sniper's got Liver now, who's just sticking in DRS now, not letting him get away. Alright, okay. But so the people who don't have penalties is both Mercs and Liver now on a Tapper.
And as you say, Tapper's about to get passed by Sunset, so that's the man in second in the championship, getting overtaken by the net race leader. And is Tapper going to fight it hard? Is he going to try and hold it around the outside? It looks like he's not, but can RGB smell an opportunity in the final sector somewhere here, or is Sunset going to get a little bit of a gap in this time?
Yeah, Tapper's gonna hold him. So
I think that's Sunset.
Sunset has to blitz now. He's got to see this and go.
Is the RGB going to send up the inside? No, he thinks about it, but can Sunset get that critical 1 second gap to break the DRS?
But Tapper's got more ERS and DRS, so RG's going to struggle for a bit. So Sunset's got a golden opportunity to blitz away now. Yeah,
this is a very critical moment in the race. Also out in front, you can see the gap between Libanor, Sniper, 4 tips, and Libanor's also going to have DRS. Is he going to have enough to make a move? We're going to watch that gap and see if it comes down as they approach the end of the back straight. You can see it's coming out to about 3 tips. Libanor's just going to tuck in behind the race leader. Well, you can see Sunset has got a 1.2 second gap, so Tapper's not going to DRS anymore.
Yep.
So is RGB can he get back into the DRS though? He's gonna really need to push this final set time without basically any ERS. Excuse me, it could be fairly difficult for him. Sorry.
You struggling to speak there, weren't you?
Yeah. I had to burp quickly, but it is what it is.
I was thinking he must be doing something.
What's happening with Sniper though? His pace is dropping up, but you can see Ken and TFL Davey also really in the position for a race victory here.
But I'm surprised Ken's still, he's the guy who's gone the furthest on the mediums.
I think he's going for the softs.
Yeah, it's a very very big push from the mediums to softs around here.
Yeah, I think I personally probably would do the same because I don't know if the hards are quicker too.
And
you can see Libano looking for a move up the inside.
Oh, Jimmy's got another.
That could be that's going to be very important to the end of this race. But Libano is really pushing Sniper here at the moment, the Mercedes driver.
I don't think Sniper's pushing too hard.
Yeah, not too hard because he's got quite a lot of ERS.
Yeah, and Ken's doing really good on the ERS, especially on the softer tyre. As he'll go in the front straight, is Libano going to make it? No, he's way too far from no ERS.
Ooh, he might not be far though. It looks like he's going to get it. He's going to get there. Yes, he does. Ooh. And he's going to go for the move. Sniper doesn't really defend.
Oh, what? He makes the move as well, but he's now going to compromise on the exit here. Sniper's not trying.
Yeah, Sniper's not really fighting him. Or he's just trying to save his ERS because you can see Libano's derating. Is he going to try and send up the inside? We're going to watch this from Ken. Ken is going to have an opportunity here if Sniper's not careful.
Yeah. As further back, RG still can't get the gap down to 1 second. And the Tapper's fifth still going in P7 now.
So remember, you've got 2 out of the 3 guys in the top 3 in the championship currently in the top 4 at the moment. That's Sniper and Ken. They're only separated by 6 points in the championship at the moment. So these are very critical moments in this race as to whether or not Ken can pull an impression on the championship leader. They've both got effectively the same amount of ERS, whilst you can see Libano is really derating out in front, and he also gets a 3-second time penalty.
Now we're only down to 2 people without a penalty.
Yeah, so Tapper could. Tapper's been on those tires since the start. He's not probably had as good as a race as he would have hoped. There's a yellow flag in the final. It looks like it's either Jolani.
Yes, he's spun up, but he's kept going.
So still no safety cars, all virtual safety cars at the moment here in France. It looks like Sniper's going to easily make the move here on Libano down the back straight. But what can Ken and TFL Davey do? They're sitting behind just watching. As you can see, the front 2 are going to switch places once again in this race. And Libano does actually defend though, quite late on the brakes there. He won't have enough ERS to attack, but I wonder if Ken is going to deploy and go for a move. Like I said, you can see that light flashing on the back of the Mercedes, and you can see he's gaining every second. Is he going to go for a move on those very, very old medium tyres? Surely not. He had a little look up the inside just to show Libano his intentions, but he thought better of it. You also have got TFL Davey, who's had an amazing race at the moment from the back up into P4. Started dead last. Very, very impressive from the Aston Martin driver. Interesting to see what his pace is like if he can clear these 2 cars out ahead. It looks like Sniper's pulling away. Ken jumps into the pits.
Yeah, but Ken crossed the white line.
So what tyres is he going for?
Yeah, I might be reported. I don't know.
Interesting to note, he's chosen to box on lap 17. So will he go for the softs, or is he just going to go for a better set of hards compared to everyone else? Surely he goes for the softs.
Yeah, it's softs.
Wow, yeah. So there you go. Wow, that's very aggressive. So really, all of these guys on the hard tyres at some point are going to find themselves on the red striped soft tyres. So maybe those that started on the mediums are going to find themselves in a whole heap of trouble in about 9 laps or so, and that will of course be the end of the race. But I feel like that's what it's going to come down to. It's going to be a very interesting finish here in the French Grand Prix. Currently, Sniper, the World Championship leader, is leading this race. He's yet to pit alongside Libano in P2. TFL Davey, who started from dead last, currently up into P3. Sunset, who's still the net leader. You can see Libano and Sniper really coming close there at the apex of the corner. Sunset, who's still the net race leader, is P4 with RGB, who started on the front row, P5. Atapa we'll get the detail up.
Oh no, that was Coutinho! Coutinho's overtook him.
Yep, and Otapa's lost another position there. Of course, I believe Coutinho is on. Well, no, they're on the same set of hard tires. So Otapa's really struggling at the moment here. I'm not too sure if he's got damage.
Coutinho's having actually a good drive back, obviously, up the grid.
Oh, yes, he is actually. He's gained 8 positions at the moment. Still yet to pit, but we'll watch for that. Super Thomas and Liam Cross.
Yep. I think Liam's lost it and Super Thomas went for the gap because Liam was recovering there. But I'm curious. I'm curious to see what Sniper's going to do now. Is he going to start pushing it, or is he going to wait for one lap to push fully?
To be fair, I think he's probably saving his ERS for when they come onto the soft tyres.
Yeah, that won't be smart at the same time.
You might gain back quite a bit though. It's a slow pit lane, so maybe not. But
as Ken is already onto his first target, Yolmir, and obviously he's out of the points right now and sticks right to the rear. But the fact is, Ken's going to manage his tyres for nearly 11 laps. No, not 11 laps. Nearly 10 laps. Yes, the stops are very volatile on this track thanks to the sweeping corners. So it's going to be a question of seeing.
Ooh, Libman almost goes into the back of Sniper again.
I was going to say, Libernau's breaking point there is very late compared to Sniper's. Because I think that's happened like 3 times nearly in the last 3 laps.
And Ken gains a position on Yolmir, so Ken on those soft tyres, he might get a very big, well, no, he is going to get a massive undercut. And it seems like these guys are either not thinking about it or they feel like his tyres will be dead come the end of the race. Because at this rate, Ken will be a couple seconds down the road when these guys come into the pit. And that could be very, very race critical for what's going to happen in this race. Ken currently only about 6 seconds behind Sunset, who's the net race leader. As you can see, excuse me, Libernau jumps into the pits and he's going to look for the undercut. So it's going to be now a very critical lapse for Sniper and TFO Davey. Really, they're going to have to use up as much of that ERS as possible on this lap. And Sunset gets another penalty.
Oh, this is going to be interesting to the end now.
I have no idea who's going to win this race.
You never know, Libernau could roll the penalties.
I genuinely have no idea who's going to win this race. I feel like it's going to be out of Sniper, Davey. Yeah. Is Ken come out ahead of Libernau? Yes, he does.
Libernau's got to get past Yolmir and Jericho now. Oh, no, Jericho's just behind.
The gap between Libernau and Ken is massive. So that's how much the undercut has done.
The gap is currently, it's 5 seconds.
Wow.
I expected it to be like 2 or 3, but not 5.
Yeah, no, the undercut is massive. So we'll watch those guys at the front. By the moment, Ken needs to get through this traffic as quickly as possible. He's going to have to use up that ERS to do so. You can see that the McLaren is derating. And it should be an easy move for Ken. He's going to move to the inside, and the McLaren will surely defend it around the outside, being late on the brakes. Yes, he does. You can see he comes back at him. But we'll switch back to Ken. He's going to get a better exit, and he's going to go for the inside. Surely this is going to be the move done. The top 2 are coming through the final sector. Surely it's going to be this lap. They're going to come in for those new soft tyres as Ken gets past Liam Cross. So we'll watch to see if any of the top 2 are going to dive into the pit. Sunset's got 1.5 second lead over RGB. Sniper continues, and so does TFO Day. They both continue round.
That's a big gamble.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to say, especially how much time Ken lost. As Ken's all over the race, Super Thomas in sector 3.
Yeah, we're still on board with the Alfa Romeo driver as Atapa's going to box. As you see, probably waiting for a safety car, but it didn't come out. Coutinho continues round. Ken should have a fairly easy run at Super Thomas. He's on 7 lap old mediums.
Yep, and here he comes with DRS and ERS. But Super Thomas with the DRS, Ken's forced to the outside.
Oh, he's going to make it stick. Oh, he goes round the outside. He's going to take the apex for the next corner. And they're going to make contact. Oh, they just about. Oh, wow, the bang wheels. Oh, it was so close there. Ken could have easily been out of the race. He's going to go for the move up the inside. And he gets it done on the soft tyres. So Ken making up many places. Libernau will need to follow suit as soon as possible. TFO Davey looks like he's going to make a move on Sniper, but no, he thinks better of it. Stops it just at the end. But these guys are going to be losing so much time. I feel like surely you have to box on this lap. There's only going to be 5 laps remaining after this. You have to put the soft tyres on and really utilise them and their time, because at this point it's looking like Ken could actually be in for a race victory.
He's in the P5. He's stuck with Tino too.
Ken could genuinely win this race. He's 5 seconds off RGB and Sunset, who are the net race leaders in this race. Sniper and TFO Davey yet to pit. Really, it seems like they've shot themselves in the foot massively, but still 6 laps to go. We have to wait and see, as we're going to find out. Surely they're going to box on this lap. I don't think there's...
Yeah, that's right.
No.
Oh my word! And wait a minute. Are they allowed to do a 0 stop?
No, but what? I'm not...
yeah, I'm just a bit lost as well. But that I'm just.
Ken's just taken about 8 attempts out of RGB in this sector alone.
Libernau's all over the rear of Yolmi in the last corner.
So massive battles here going on. You can see from Coutinho down to it's yellow flags.
Jelani.
It's Jelani, and Libano's going for a move. He's not got ERS, but he's got enough grip on those sides. He's going to make the inside. Coutinho loses 2 places before turn 1 to Liam Cross and Super Thomas. So the man yet to stop the Ferrari driver surely is going to come into the box. So Sniper and TFL Davey are going to have those soft tires on for 4 laps. I personally don't think it will be enough to close down this gap that they've now lost, really.
Well, Sunset's gained a second in this lap alone, so...
Yeah, so they're losing a lot of time. There's yellow flags again, and I think somebody's retiring in the
Jelani, yeah.
So Coutinho's going to lose the position to Libano before the corner has even begun. But Ken is only 3 seconds behind RGB. And
Coutinho's still going side by side, and Libano takes position. Libano's on a push now. He could actually get if he needs to get lucky, he could get a podium here. No, not a podium. He could get a good result today for the Merc teams. If the Tappers just might not even get in the points.
Yeah, it's been a struggle for Tapper this weekend or this week.
It's got very dark.
Wait, what's? Oh, is it gonna rain?
Well, it looks very dark, so I don't think it's unless it rains in the last lap.
But I'm thinking, what are these 2 guys doing? Why have they not picked? Surely they know something we don't.
Oh my! If it actually rains with 2 laps to go, that is a massacre. Who's that? Oh, Coutinho's made a big mistake. He's dropped a few positions. Coutinho's down to P11.
Wait, I remember asking what the weather was, and nobody actually responded. Let me have a look.
Yeah, this is why I always ask things to respond to me for some reason. No way. It's very dark now. No way. Images of Russia all over again.
Wait. Oh, there's rain. Yeah, Coutinho said rain.
Here goes Davey. Davey's going for the lead. And Davey takes it from last on the grid.
I think these guys are waiting for the rain. They're waiting for the rain. So it makes so much sense now going for the hards. Apparently, there is rain imminent on the track. As you can see, it's got massively dark compared to where we started. Ken only 1.7 seconds off the net P2. But if it is going to rain, then these guys will really need to get a move on.
Yeah, I'm just going to watch. Just keep an eye on the halo because you're going to see the drops of rain if it starts raining. But Davies took the lead after starting last and now is slowly pulling away from Sniper. But I'm a bit worried they're going to hit puncher territory in the hards around here.
Surely they will, and is Libano going to try and make the music? He's going to send it up the inside. Yes, he does. On those soft tires, it looks like he's going to have enough to get through, and yes, he does. He's going to try and hold it around the outside. They're going to make contact, and I think that's the position, unless Liam Cross goes for the dive, which he thinks better of. So Libano's getting another position. It looks like he's going to get past Super Thomas also.
I don't think it's going to rain.
Surely not.
Because the sun's right on the left side of the track, but there's darkness on the right.
And even if it does rain, I don't think it'd be enough to switch to intermediates or...
Yeah.
Super
Thomas.
Yeah, he got massively out of shape on the exit of turn 1 there. It looks like he's going to lose 2 positions, and he almost turns in on Liam Cross, but he manages to give him just about enough space. So good racing there. Very clean racing from those 2.
Oh, hello. Ken's only got 3 temps and he's right behind, and he's got DRS.
Yeah, you can see that Ken started to, he's not really gaining as much as he once was. Oh, the rain,
my word!
It's raining!
Oh my god! So it literally is Russia all over again.
So rain has hit the circuit in Le Castellet, and the leading drivers are still going around on hard tyres. You've got Sunset who's taking almost a second per lap out of the leaders, and there's only 3 laps remaining. What are they going to do? Because surely it's not going to get wet enough. You have to come into the box.
They have to, because it's not going to get suddenly heavy.
It's too late now. It's too late. I think they've shown their hand now. They have to wait for it to rain and pray that it really pours down enough for them to have to switch onto the intermediates, because at this point they're going to pit and come out somewhere low down in the points.
Don't they get the warning now? They say they use 2 different tyre compounds.
Oh yeah, because there's 2 laps left.
Oh, so unless it gets very heavy this lap, they are going to be absolutely...
Yeah, literally. So Ken now, the gap between Ken and RGB is now within 1 second. So the Alfa Romeo driver looking for potentially a podium, but you can see Sunset's taken almost 8 temps out of the leaders in one sector. As RGB gets a So all these time penalties, I genuinely have no idea who's going to win the race. I'm not going to check yet.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't check. It'll spoil
I'm
it.
not going to check yet. Obviously, we know that quite a few of these drivers have got multiple penalties. How many? I have absolutely no idea. Sniper and TFO Davey, the track looks like it's getting a bit more difficult at the moment, but Sunset is just taking time out of these guys, corner after corner after corner. We'll watch it, 6.9, 6.8.
He's got fresher tyres, so he's getting in the ring.
A lot fresher.
The thing, double the laps, basically.
Yeah.
But Ken's 2 attempts behind RG.
Yeah. Oh, and RG gets out of shape there. He's going to go for the move up the inside on those soft tyres. No, he backs out of it. Yeah,
all right, these two.
So.
Watch the top two. They have to pit, or they're going to be disqualified. And Davey pits. And Sniper. Oh, Davey's gone really wide. Now the curious. I'm watching if anyone else is going to follow.
Inters, surely not. Oh wait, who's that? I thought I saw something. Santa's coming to the box. They're coming for Inters.
Oh my word! So, but RGB and Kenny keep going.
They've gone for Inters. So the leaders, the TFL Davey and Sniper, have gone for the intermediate tyres. I've not seen the DRS be disabled yet, but RGB is going to go through, and Ken is going to go past on those soft tyres. Ken, this is going to really play into his hands.
It's getting heavier. Look how heavy it is now.
Yeah, it does look quite heavy actually. So what is going to happen? I have no idea. TFO Davey comes out side by side with the Williams, so now he's in the Williams sandwich. We're going to watch and see. Yep, at the moment it's definitely still dry. You can see Jericho streaking away, but in one lap's time it might not be the dry tires, but I still think we can get to the end.
It's Inters. I bet the conditions are so wet now.
I'm watching TFO Davey behind Jericho Balgos. It looks quite similar as there's an Alpha. It's Super Thomas has spun on the exit of the pit lane.
Oh no. And there goes his teammate Lucas.
And there's still DRS at the moment, so it looks like Ken could take another victory this season. I believe he's had a win already.
Yes, Silverstone.
Yeah, so he could take another victory here on those soft tyres, really pulling the plug early, going for the undercut. Those tyres. Oh, Jericho gets out of shape, so yeah, it's looking like it's turning to intermediates as TFO Davey's going to go for a move up into P6.
Yeah, but the top two can't pit now. They have to stay on the tyres or they're going to lose positions.
The thing is, I think they'll be alright because TFO Davey's quite a bit behind. I don't think he can take about, what is that, 15 seconds out? No, but they are losing. You can see how much time Jericho Balgos. Yep, it's intermediates. It's definitely Inters now. It's definitely Inters. You can see everybody else is really. Oh, is that? Liam Cross has gone out of shape going into the penultimate corner, and he's actually gone off the track.
Ken starts to fight. They're DRS disabled in the last lap.
Oh, wow.
Ken's got to hold 13 seconds on softs.
Okay, so what we have to watch here is TFL Davey currently in P6. There's one lap to go. The gap, we're going to check the gap. The gap to the leader is 13.7 seconds. We're going to watch it as they come through the first sector. He's got quite a few cars to maneuver, so this is not going to be easy for him, but he's going to dispatch of the Alpine of Yomir with absolute ease. Next up is Liam Cross. Can he get Liam Cross the gap? 13.3 seconds. Can Ken keep the car on the track? Can RGB and Libanon maintain the podium? As Liam Cross gets out of shape again, they're skating around the track.
Oh my god, it literally is Russia. It's just riding on the right tyres at the right time. As Davies in the P4 now, and Sniper follows.
And just they're on the same straight. Davey and Ken are on the same straight. There are some very, very tricky corners for Ken to maneuver.
RGB's lost him one straight.
Yes, he's got a 5-second time penalty. Yeah, the dry tire runners are all over the place. Davey is only a few corners behind the podium, so it looks like surely he will get Libanon, who's just crawling. He's only a few corners behind the race leader. Surely he's not going to get it done. And RGB's gone off. He's gone off the track. Those hard tires are not giving him the right amount of grip at this point in the race. Can Ken keep it on the track? There's only about 4 corners to go, but TFO Davey's absolutely flying at the moment. It looks like it's going to be at least a podium, but Ken is trickling around the penultimate corner. We're going to go on board with him. You can see it's only 2 corners to go before another race victory, and it looks like TFO Davey's made a bit of contact. He's made contact with Davey Livernow, trying to keep on the track. They're really struggling. His Sniper's going to come through for P3. Where's Ken though? Ken's coming through the final corner. He's struggling to turn the car. But where's TFO Davey? Surely no. It's going to be a sprint out to the line. No. Looks like Ken's going to get it done. Ken is going to cross the line in France and he's going to win. And TFO Davey and Sniper are going to take the final podium positions, whilst Livernow is going to come home in P4. Obviously the penalties may change all of that. RGB in P5.
And then Adam crashed out on the line.
Liam Cross, so everybody Liam Cross gets into the top 5. RGB with a 5-second penalty he got on the last lap after locking up and going straight on. Otapa somehow going to make his way into the points. Yes, he is pitting for those soft tires. He's going to finish P8. Jericho Balgos P9. Yomir in P10.
That's incredible. I can't believe Ken held that.
Wow.
Wow. Like, I can't believe that. So
that was literally Russia Part 2, but in the ERO.
but this time the guy in the soft tire won.
Yeah, somehow Ken managed to. You could see going through the final corner, he literally couldn't turn the car. He was really, really struggling to get it in, but all he had to do was get the car straight, and that was that. And he managed to do it.
I saw his photo; it was very slight.
Wow, what a finish! So what an ending there to the first sprint weekend or race here in Euro F2. It was an interesting sprint qualifying. It really shook up the grid a bit, but the Alfa Romeo driver of Ken coming out on top, and that will be the championship lead also for Ken. He's going to take the championship lead by, I believe, a few points. The gap to him and Sniper was 6 points, so Sniper finishing P3 would give him 15 points, so the gap will be a 4-point lead for Ken in the driver championship. Unfortunately for Otapa, he only picked up a few points, finishing in P8, so he'll be a little bit further off, not being able to get his first victory of the season here. But Ken picking up another win in ERO. Congratulations to him on what was an incredible ending to a very interesting race. Here you can see starting P17 on the grid, literally the guys that started at the back somehow managing to make it to the top 2 steps of the podium. It was smart thinking from TFO Davey and Sniper, putting on the hards and waiting for the rain. I had absolutely no idea there was rain coming, so in hindsight, brilliant decisions from those drivers, as we'll wait to hear from them in the press conference. Libernal also managing to gain the position after starting on the hards in P4. Unfortunately for Sunset, the gamble to go from the mediums to the hards didn't really pay off, unfortunately for him, and he's lost a few positions and is going to finish, or is finishing P5. Liam Cross, after starting P15, manages to make his way up into P6. RGB, who had a horrible last lap, also with 14 seconds worth of time penalties, that all knocked him down to P7. Otapa, who at one point was the championship leader in this season, is the only man on the grid who managed to go without a penalty, I believe, and because of that, he's finished in P8. Jericho Bagos and Woutinho managing to sneak into the top 10 for the final point for Ferrari.
So we have these, as you can hear, we've got the person who won the race in the gate lobby now. So Ken, do you want to describe that in one word? Exciting. Yeah. Oh, I can't. Right, I'm amazed you held that for the end on softs. Oh wow.
So what was that last lap like for you? Last lap like for you, Ken?
Yeah, we thought you were crawling. That was just that. Yeah, I can't believe that. But so you are you are now the championship leader, Ken. Yeah.
Oh, is that what happened to a top one?
Oh, boy.
Hey guys.
Alright, hello Sniper. So that was fun, Sniper to the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a little bit too late with the rain.
Yeah,
I was wondering why are these guys still out, because I didn't know that there was rain. There was supposed to be rain forecast.
Yeah, it was a lap. One lap.
Yeah, Ken, when you say that, look what's been reported straight away.
Did you report it?
Yeah, it's been reported already what Ken was talking about.
Huh?
No, we're talking about Ken, obviously, so... Okay, but we're just waiting for Davey to join and hopefully we can get the conference started, since we have a new championship leader, Ken, now. Since Sniper unfortunately lost it now.
Yeah, it was hectic race. Many people thought today they are fighting for the honor of their families. Yeah, don't understand this from time to time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I can't believe that he managed that work. We're still confused. Like, why are they still not going? Why are they not pitting for softs?
Yeah.
Because I think low-key didn't see the win, and I've only just got back like an hour ago, so I missed all the starts.
Yeah, but Tia responded to me, but I didn't see it. He said a few bars of rain at the end. So when it got to about a lap, because I noticed that even the guys on mediums, I was saying if it was me, even if I'm on mediums, I'm going for the softs at the end.
Yeah.
So then when you guys didn't pit up by like lap 22 or 23, I was like, what's going on? And then obviously it just suddenly got dark. And then, yeah, I guess it started to rain. To be fair, you might as well start the conference because who's the third person? TFO Davey.
Yeah, but he's not responding, so I don't know if he's going to join.
Yeah, maybe he's not going to join. But to be fair, I'm not sure if you asked Ken any other questions. Anyways, if you've got any.
Obviously, Ken, how do you feel leading the championship now? After
Davey.
That's fucking terrible because you lost so much time in the third sector alone.
That final corner, I didn't think you were going to make it through the final corner at all.
You're just like, oh, he's going to hit the pole. Oh no, he's spun out. Yeah, low key, it would have been another Jesper, wouldn't it?
Yeah, he just was windy.
Ken's lost it. But obviously, well done, Ken. Obviously, holding up in the conditions which changed so much in the last few laps. I'm just holding on to the victory.
Wait, one more question for you, Ken. One more question for you. What percentage were your tyres in like the last few laps? Oh, you didn't check it. Did they feel alright?
What lap did you pit at?
I think 17.
So 10 laps.
Yeah, lap 17, yeah. 50%, so 10 laps, okay. As long as it wasn't 70, to be honest, that's all the information I need.
Yeah, but low-key, thinking about it, he did obviously have the rain at the end, so that might have killed his tyres more.
Or it could have helped. It could have helped as well. But True. It works both ways, to be honest, yeah, because it could have dropped the temperatures a bit.
Just before we move to Sniper, I've been told to say this quickly. Lebanon's happy about his result today.
Where is he happy?
P4.
Yeah, I think he would be. He should be happy as well, to be honest. Cause
he just tagged us in the admin chat saying, please say this on stream.
The start was a bit difficult for the hard tyre runners because everybody was just kind of mobbing them. But it seemed like you guys managed
to kill each other.
Yeah.
Sniper, let's not get into this.
Stop leaving space, really.
But I've realised something as well. Tapper's got a reward for today.
A reward?
For what?
He's the only guy that's have a penalty.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, even I got a penalty.
Yeah, but it's just Loki was like, this is the guy who barely gets penalties. What is this?
Yeah, track limits in France are ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm probably
turn
gonna
1
have
and 2.
a great time tomorrow then.
Oh, don't jinx it, Loki, this when it rains.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't even know what I want. I've not done France, so I need to actually get onto it still.
Okay, so we'll move on to you, Sniper, obviously finishing P3 today.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you saw the end of the race was going to be raining, so you just went for hard and went for it.
Yeah, but I hoped that it was like 2 or 3 laps earlier. I made my life pretty difficult for the whole race basically, and then the rain comes too late. Yeah, but never mind. I was a bit lucky in the sprint. I didn't think I overtook anyone and still gaining 4 places. And the same was for the race. I was losing for the first 10 laps and then
Yeah, I
catching up again.
noticed. Because I noticed you were getting overtaken by medium runners, soft runners, all sorts. So I knew you were going to struggle.
Yeah, I was lucky also that not too many people were starting on the softs, because the difference between them would be even greater then. And yeah.
Yeah, you did a great job, obviously keeping your ERS low amount. Yeah. And then just pushing obviously when you need to in those halves.
Sometimes I let people by and stick to their DRS or
yeah.
extreme also, yeah.
I noticed you did that. So how do you feel about the championship going ahead now, obviously, since next week's the new track?
Yeah,
oh yeah, Portimao.
If it's changing from race to race, basically.
Yeah, well, okay, I want to punch a wall, because I'm working that day.
Yeah, I'm working in the F1 sprint race, unfortunately, but I'm here next week though.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna miss bloody Portugal. I'm trying to.
Yeah, no, I don't want to miss that one. That's gonna be interesting.
I know. Race. I'm tempted to say, oh no, I'm sick. I can't come in.
Yeah, Axel's gonna spin out.
Wow. Look, this is when you spin out on turn 1 now.
Nah, I don't do that. I don't do them things.
But Lucky, what happened last time? I jinxed it Spain. Look what happens.
Oh, I won the race.
Yeah, exactly. I think they said to him in the F2 stream the race before. Lucky, I hope you fucking crash out and all that. And don't lose the lose.
No, it was the puncture.
Race.
You said I'll get a puncture.
Oh yeah. Last lap. I was looking at you said I'm really hoping to get a puncture. I really.
No, but funny enough, I was so close to getting the puncture as well. That's just I was on like 77%.
Oh, he's coming to the last corner, and he's gone off because of a puncture. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, that would
he's gonna kill me.
But yeah, so next week, as you heard there, next week's Portimao, so I'm 100% sure you don't want to miss that. That would be very unpredictable. I have no idea what's going to happen.
How do you still feel about Portugal then?
Yeah.
So Ken to use a default setup next week? Question mark.
Yeah, it should be a good race. I don't think, unless you got any more questions, I think I'll just end it. I'll end it here. So yeah.
Yeah, unless my thoughts is his view on Portugal next week.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But it's the track is great, but the same misery with the track limits at some spots.
Oh, certain corners, like turn 1's a bit annoying as well.
Yeah,
I'm actually fine with turn 1.
Yeah, with track limits and the curb on the inside.
There's the one corner,
I believe.
That one corner, the uphill right-hander.
Oh, totally. Like literally, if you put the throttle on the wrong point, you spam.
Yeah, that's probably one of the worst.
You literally put the throttle on the worst side. Oh, bye.
Yeah, that's gonna be. That's why I feel like it'll be interesting. We're very unpredictable because we'll have spinners in every division at some point in the race. And
who's going to be the first spinner? And it's Loki in F1.
Yeah, that would be hilarious. If I was to actually spin, I don't know, the day that I genuinely spin out by myself, I'll be very disappointed. Actually, with practice, because I know I've done it before. I did it at Zandvoort last year, but that was just like I shouldn't have really been racing, but I raced anyways. But besides that, yeah. So Portimao next week. I hope you guys look forward to it. We'll be here. I think
tomorrow.
I'll be here.
Don't forget about tomorrow.
Yeah, don't forget tomorrow. F1. Listen, France, as you saw today, France always throws up unpredictable Grand Prix. Last season in Euro F1 France, that was a very, very memorable race. I actually think probably one of the races of the season.
If you wonder what happened, is it rained between the race. Guys stayed out on bloody dries to keep time.
Yeah, I was on hard tyres. It was raining for probably about 4 laps. I was driving around in the rain for hard. Some guys were on inters, and then it got back to dry. So then it was just switching. But I'm sure it'll be something unpredictable like that tomorrow. Just make sure you tune in. I think it'll be JJ Log and Woutinho commentating on that. But from myself, Low Key, and from JJ Log, I'll be back next week, I believe, commentating at the Portuguese Grand Prix for F2. So look out for that, 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, wherever you are. And yeah, hope you have a good week. And until next time, well, that's all from us.
Goodbye.
Bye.